All right, all right. And by the way, I'm Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. Most people are getting confused about this whole American bully thing. And as I've said in the other videos, it's a lot about leadership. And I think we have to get to a point of understanding of what the dog is. And you have to go back to the roots. And I think where everybody now is starting to get confused and starting to feel a little bit strange about this breed is because most people think of it as a bulldog breed. They think of it as you're trying to make something closer to an American bulldog than an American bully. I'll take you to the point of the originals. And whether you had Cairo or you had Juan Gotti, who were the two most popular dogs in the early stages, our whole motivation was pit bull. Most kennels in the American bully community were called pit bull kennels up until the American bully inception of about 20, what was that, 2004, you know. And even after that, a lot of the kennels who like the old school American bully kennels were still calling themselves, Pratt's Pits, this Pits, that Pits. We were Hall of Fame Pits, like literally all the way up until probably 2006 or 7. We didn't even change the names that early. And the thing of it is that one of the biggest issues we have, and I've discussed this before, is that you literally have a multitude of breeds now. Because our dogs, we really did want our dogs to have pit bull characteristics. If anybody knew anything about Cairo and Gotti, they were very, very athletic, very lean dogs, and they had terrier type features, even though they were very big dogs. They had the drive of terriers. They could run, they could move, you know what I mean? They gave you a pit bull on steroids type of mentality, and it was a different dog. Somewhere in that mix, like, I just don't understand it that what we were breeding for changed. Like Remy still gave you that same appeal. Even going to Pokemon, it still gave you that same appeal where you didn't say bulldog about the dog. And then all of a sudden, somewhere in there, and I often point to the Dax era, is when you started to see people really adopt this idea of having a bulldog in the genes. And it's really throwing off everything. And this is one of the reasons why we have so many large arguments about this and about the breed, because it becomes hard for people to fathom the idea that some of the originals, we are telling you that no, this is a pit bull on steroids, and then you have a couple of the originals who have sold out and they change their opinion every year. Then you got the new generation that, hey, don't nobody want that old stuff, man, we trying to do this new thing. And that's really not the way dogs work. The only way that a dog can work is to be consistent for years and decades, and in some cases centuries. And we have lost that consistency, but along the way we've lost all consistency because we've also lost the consistency in the genetics that are needed to build the health of the dog properly. See, one of the things that we often forget is that we forget about the part that as you bring a dog along, bring any animal along, part of each of the breeding processes is to make sure the dog is getting healthier, getting stronger. It's not all about phenotype. It's not all about the looks. Some dogs will need to get physically stronger. Some dogs will need more cardiovascular. Some dogs will need this or that or the other. You start to notice certain things about dogs and you breed away from that. If the dog is developing a propensity to have seizures, like, the St. Charles Terrier at one point in England was having a lot of, it might be the King Charles Terrier. Anyway, but they were having a propensity to have seizures because they found out that their genetics had aligned too much with one dog, and the inbreeding basically made the dogs very, very epileptic. And they find a way to break that. They imported some dogs and they brought that in. But see, that's part of the process. The look didn't change, but they found out a medical issue and they bred away from that medical issue to correct the stock that they have. In the American bully community, we can't have that because it's just a free-for-all of adding what you want, doing what you want in an ever-changing standard. Until we get locked into the proper standards, we will not see a good breed. And I hate to tell you guys, this breed is dying, and it's dying fast because of the irresponsibility of the registries, the breeders, the judges, even the handlers. You know what I mean? Things have to get better or they're going to continue to get worse, and this breed will not last. We have to get back to truly understanding what our dogs are. And we'll have a more detailed talk about this maybe Sunday morning. But we have to get more detailed, and we have to get back. Me, preferably, I'm going pit bull on steroids all day, every day. This is what I want. This is what needs to be done in this breed. And we're going to have to do that. But people who are doing other things, you still have to perfect that, and we're going to have to separate them so that we can all be on target with our points. Until next time, y'all, God bless you. Much love. Peace.